I told my best friend to stop watching porn for his girlfriend, and he completely cut me off. My buddy Jake and I have been friends for 15 years. We met in college and stayed close even after we both got married. But Jake has this really annoying habit that's been driving me crazy for years. He's obsessed with porn and constantly wants to talk about it. He'll text me links to videos, want to discuss what he watched last night, and basically treats me like his personal porn buddy. I've told him multiple times that I'm not interested in hearing about it, especially since I'm married and it's just weird. But Jake never listens. He's one of those guys who thinks all men are secretly obsessed with porn and that we're all just pretending to be mature about it. Last week, Jake calls me up all frustrated and wants to vent. His fiancée Emma found a bunch of porn on his phone, hidden folders, browser history, the whole thing. Instead of feeling bad about it, he's calling me to complain about how she's overreacting. He goes, "She's being so dramatic about this. She said it makes her feel like she's not enough for me and that it breaks her heart thinking about me getting off to other women. She doesn't understand how men work." I'm sitting there thinking, are you kidding me right now? This woman has been with you for 6 years, does everything for you, and you're calling her dramatic for having feelings about your porn addiction. So I asked him straight up how he'd feel if the situation was reversed. What if Emma was constantly looking at other men and getting herself off to them? He got all defensive and said, "That's different." Then he asked me how my wife deals with my porn habits. I told him honestly that my wife came to me years ago and explained how it made her feel, so I stopped. Simple as that. Jake couldn't believe it. He kept insisting that I must be lying or hiding it from her. He said all men need variety and that it's natural to look at other women. That's when I lost it. I told him he needed to grow up and stop acting like a 16-year-old. He's got a kid and a woman who wants to marry him, but he's more concerned about defending his right to look at porn than caring about her feelings. I said if he really loved Emma, he'd stop doing something that obviously hurts her. It's not like she was asking him to give up breathing. She was asking him to respect their relationship. Jake got furious and started yelling about how I was being judgmental and that I didn't understand real relationships. He said Emma was trying to control him and that no woman should dictate what a man does in private. I told him that's exactly the kind of immature thinking that ruins marriages. His fiancée isn't trying to control him. She's trying to tell him that his actions are affecting their relationship and her self-esteem. The conversation ended with Jake calling me a liar and saying I was probably just as bad as him, but better at hiding it. I hung up on him. That was a week ago, and he hasn't answered any of my calls or texts since. Mutual friends are telling me he's going around saying I betrayed him and that I'm not a real friend for taking his girlfriend's side. Meanwhile, I found out from his brother that Emma is considering calling off the engagement because Jake refuses to even discuss the porn issue. He told her it's non-negotiable and that she needs to accept it or leave. 15 years of friendship down the drain because I told him to respect the woman he supposedly loves.